All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the tennis center. Can you hear me? I apologize for that. I had to go call Cass there for a second. Seth, I know you're guiding, so they'll find you. Make sure I got some sound here. But yeah, casts are drawn. The tennis center is packed. Lots and lots of folks here. Good entries. I don't know how many casts they had. I don't know. I'll know here in a little bit. I just called them out. That's why my voice is my voice is all hoarse. Yeah, some good turnouts. Lots of folks. You see Dale Huff Jr. and Senior walking in there behind. I thought instead of the booth, I'd just put out let you guys see the tennis center in all its glory. Um, it's very cool. We've got all kinds of vendors outside. People running around like crazy. People have been standing around here all afternoon. I know I got in about 5 o'clock and it was already packed. So, yeah, it's going to be a great week, and we're going to really amp up the coverage this week. We've got some ideas on some things to do and how we're going to do it, and it is going to be pretty good. We are going to get cast updates every night, all that good stuff, and try to be live as much as possible. I got Tom over here. Yeah, Tom over here fixing the. I had to scream because the mic wouldn't work. So we've got Big Tom on it, and he is getting it fixed right now. But yeah, it is Nationals week. It is Nationals week. Some good matchups. I see Mason Bush and John Strickland are going to get their internet feud sorted out tonight. They did draw each other. But yeah, everybody's here. I seen Ryan, I seen Dustin, Ward, Duel, Doug Hevner is here with Hooker. You look down these scorecards, and man, it is just winner after winner after winner. And Nationals is special. Very, very special. Probably one of the most prestigious hunts out there. And as you can see, when we get these matchups up, which they may already be up, I don't know. I don't think they are. Normally I have copies and stuff, but I had to go call Cass out for Roger Dale. We will double check, but I know just reading through the cast, there were some good matchups. Coy Sullivan is here. He's hunting Creed. Good to see him back at the hunt. And Creed a very good dog. I've got to hunt with Creed a couple times now. Barks a little too much to suit me, but a coon tree and machine. And when he's right, he's going to be tough to beat. And Coy knows what he's doing. So, yeah, no cast matchups up yet. We'll get those to you as fast as we can. But, man, the weather is beautiful. It is down in the 50s. Yes, he barks exactly like TDB. I only got to hunt with TDB once or twice, and they remind me a lot of each other. Brother Julian. And if he has the career that TDB had, one of the all-time greats, that's pretty good. Yeah, they battle. But you know what? All you got to do is treat one more coon than them. And you got them whooped. So, yeah, we're going to have... Hi, Christy. Did you bring me something to drink? No, I don't want a Diet Coke. How many dogs do we have?
How many dogs do we have?
122. That's a pretty good turnout. 122 dogs hunting tonight at Nationals. Good turnout. I think the appeal of the tennis center is working. I think it was a very good move to come back here. I know there are 5 different satellite clubs. They're going up to Paducah. They're going to Camden. They're going to all kinds of different satellite clubs. A lot of them are a little ways away, but that's just part of it. You're going to have dogs in the LBL. You may be hunting there. That's part of it. It just is what it is. So, yeah. Very good hunting though. Good hunting, good weather. I do got one cast here, 112. That is Tyler Compton with Man Among Boys. Flat Rock Legs, Bobby Burden. World champion takes best hooker, Doug Hevner. That is a 3 dog. That is a 3 dog. Mike Corney, I disagree. There's no way Old Blue sitting over here peeing on this bush should get the same amount of strike points that my dog gets when he's 300-400 yards in there opening. No way. Getting rid of strike points is not the answer. And there are a lot of good dogs that don't babble that have won plenty. Yes, you're going to lose some to a dog that outstrikes you out of the truck. But I will say this, odds are your dog had a chance to tree another raccoon and did not to beat that dog. And I don't hunt very good strike dogs. Never have. Never have. I've been struck for a quarter a lot. But no, I don't believe that we should do away with strike points. Dog ought to get rewarded for running in there, getting struck, doing what it should. Maybe we just enforce the babbling rules more often. And then we wouldn't have to worry about any of that. There are rules in place. We don't need to change anything. We just need to enforce the ones we got. I agree with that too, Oliver. You do away with strike points, it's going to look like a squirrel hunt out there. Dogs will just go to dead silent, struck and treed, or just treed in one breath. I don't. Strike points are fine where they're at, boys. I tell you what, I've been in a lot of casts. I've filmed a lot of casts. I've done all this. 99% of the time, the best dog wins. The way it is now. Usually, the best dog wins. All these guys are like, "Well, I got out of pocket." Well, you know what? Your dog should have stayed in pocket. Hell, I got struck out of the truck, and that cost me. Well, either get a dog that gets struck faster or tree an extra coon. That's it. A lot of dogs have made a living treeing an extra coon. Lefty, for instance. Lefty was a quarter strike dog in any company, and that dog won a pile. So I think it can be done. It can be done. Quarter strike dogs win all the time. Honest strike dogs win all the time. That is also true, Oliver. If I win on strike by a quarter, I'm like, I treat 2 coons or 3 coons or whatever. I ain't going to say another dog did. So, yeah, it is. Strike points aren't going to beat you all the time. A lot of guys love a dog that's a loose mouth, 100 automatic strike dog. I don't. And there's a lot of guys that, man, I'm in a lot of casts where you turn loose and you don't hear a peep for the first 45, 50 seconds, minute, 2 minutes. That happens all the time. So, yeah, it's okay. The world's not going to end if somebody loses on strike points. But, yeah, that cast 112 is a good one. World champion in UKC, Tyler Compton. Bobby Burden with world champion Flat Rock Legs. And Doug Hevner with world champion Tank's Best Hooker. I don't mind a dog that babbles. I just want a dog that sounds like a coon dog if it's going to babble. If they're going to bark a lot, at least sound like a freaking coon dog. Great big ball mouth opening all the time here and there, as long as they're moving around, not staying in the same place. I can take them barking loose. Now that chop, 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 I ain't much on that. But it is what it is. Everybody gets to hunt what they want. Yes, Brody, Julian. As long as they sound like a coon dog, I don't care. All right, that is our introduction. We are here. We are at Aurora. We will be back around 10 o'clock, and we will have some results for you. So, yeah, we will do 2 live streams every night. We will do one at draw. We will do one early round until all the qualifying's over. And then bring it to you. Amp the coverage up from there on out. So, Timothy Jordan says put babbling rule back in effect. Yeah, they just had to strike. But, guys, it's the same thing. If you have to strike a dog on the 3rd bark, and the dog never shuts up, it still ain't gonna get minused anyway. It's fine. Best thing to do is just go to a hunt and try to win it, and don't worry about these dogs that bark too much. They can be beat. They get beat all the time. They get beat all the time. I'm thinking of the dogs. Crash doesn't bark too much. World champion. Hooker doesn't bark too much. World champion. I mean, Ann does not bark too much. World champion. It's fine. It's all right. It'll be okay. You can still win plenty of coon hunts with an honest dog as long as that honest dog is really good at treeing coons. That's the main thing. It's all right, guys. I appreciate you being on here. We will be back. Call it 10 p.m. Central Time, roughly right around in there somewhere. And yeah, Nationals is going to be fun. We are in Aurora. We are going to do some mobile coverage. We'll be inside. We'll be outside. We'll be all kinds of places this week. So you guys make sure and stay tuned. We'll have some guests sit down. We'll do all that good stuff. A really good PKC National Championship to you this year. Good turnout, lots of dogs, lots of good dog men. But it's going to take just a little bit because the way they do the Nationals draw is not like your judges, all that good stuff. So it's going to be a good one. But yeah, we will see you guys here in a couple hours. I'm going to go get some supper. All that. I am pleasure hunting this week on the LBL, which is not always a pleasure, but I'm going to dodge some casts and I'm going to turn little Ralph and Charlotte loose a few nights here. Not tonight. Hunted too late last night and did not. Just about fell asleep on the 8-hour drive down here. So I'm gonna take tonight off, and then I'm gonna pleasure hunt Thursday, Friday, and then bring you Nationals coverage best we can. So yeah, thanks for being here. We will be back here 2 or 3 hours, and we'll give you some updates. So see you soon.